Apple phones, it's a iOS. So operating system has been installed here. One is a mobile operating system, one is a desktop operating system, one is a network operating system, or we can shortly call as server operating system. Network OS, I'll shortly. For the mobile version, what are they using? For Apple, it is iOS. For Android, it's Android. If there is no operating system, ultimately you are unable to use any of the features of the particular mobile. That's what I mean to say. Similar to that, instead of without the operating system, we cannot make use of any of the features of that particular operating system. Suppose if I wanted to make use of the Windows server, I have to install that operating system, then only I can make use of the features. What type of features we can able to make use of? So as the desktop operating system is meant for only personal computer, means only for that particular computer it would be applies. But when we wanted to apply the set of features to the multiple computers in the network environment, then we have to go with the network operating system. Network operating system. Suppose if you are bringing the router has their own operating system. Without that software or without that operating system, you cannot able to configure the router. If it is a server machine, like a server box that we have discussed here, I think one of the example here is uh, rack mount model server. This server is there, but in this server also there is operating system installed. That is the name is ESXiOS. This is a VMware product. Some more products are from Citrix. Citrix also one of the company as like VMware. Similar to that, we will have one more operating system from Microsoft is called as Windows Server OS. So when you wanted to perform a set of tasks, when you wanted to manage the devices centrally, ultimately with the help of desktop computer, we cannot make use. So ultimately we are go with the higher end version of the operating system. So in simple term, operating system is the system software, is the type of software. Type of softwares are categorized as application and system. The application means meant for only one particular application. For example, it may be Google Chrome, it may be Microsoft Office or Adobe, or it may be like any other applications. But when it is meant for managing the entire computer system, then those are system software is one of the example is operating system. Is a type of software, or we can say type of a system software. Helps to coordinate or manage the hardware, and we can, and with the help of OS, we can make use of the features comes with that OS. For example, in one of the Samsung mobile, you have different feature, and another mobile has different feature, or iPhone has different features. That all depends on what type of Android operating system they have installed. So anyway, you will be keep getting a notification that there is a OS update that you need to update. But along with that, the features has to, in order to make use of the features in that mobile, then ultimately operating system is what, like it's a bridging. It's a bridge between the applications as well as the computer, or it may be the device. If the Samsung features has to be make use, first the Samsung hardware has to be installed with the operating system named as Android. So Android is the operating system. It's bridge between Samsung hardware and Samsung applications. So similarly, the operating system, that's what the role of the operating system, that works like a bridge. It's a bridge between hardware and the application softwares or applications, it may be anything, or we are shortly called as apps. Apps is the nothing but the full form of application softwares. In your mobile, there may be a calculator software, there may be calendar software, there may be WhatsApp software. Ultimately, if that they have to, anyone has to use those software means ultimately the operating system should be installed. Now, coming to this point, now depends on which type of scenarios we are using, the operating system varies. If we are using for mobile application, that's a mobile operating system. That's nothing but it's an Android or the Apple iOS. The if it's a single computer, it may be desktop or laptop. Then desktop is also called as a personal computer, or it may be a laptop, or it may be a tablet. Then it's called as personal operating system or desktop operating system. When we are managing the set of computers in the network environment, then we are calling it as a network operating system. What are the things we are doing it with the help of servers? As you say, giving an example, let's see here, functions of server operating system. If whenever if you did not understand any concept, just to Google it, you will get the answer for it. But whenever if you are unable to understand the terminology, we are here to help you. So let's see here, it's considering you are sending an email to the set of users. Ultimately, what's required? You need a computer. But who will be taking care in the backend? The email server. So we can say like functions or role of NOS, network operating system, or we can like a server operating system. It may be an email communication. You are sending email from your computer to someone else or from mobile, but who will take care? That taken care by email server. You are sending an audio file, video file from your WhatsApp to someone, your friend. Who will take care? Send and receive or manage of files. It may be audio files, video files, picture files. Those are called as picture, audio, video, or you can say like a 1 minute video, whatever. So that will be taken care by which server? It's a file server. Sitting on a, as in one first session we have discussed of, the operator sitting in the first counter, and he is able to give the print which is connected to the printer, connected to the 10th counter, 10th printer. Still you are able to get a print. So printing tasks taken care by print server. You are typing, you are searching, or you are buying a product, and you are doing a shopping through online. For example, online shopping purpose, you are using a website. But who will be taking care of that? That server is called as web server. So you are using a internet in your home router. Home router internet is connected. Router has been shared with a multiple devices or multiple uh, computers. It may be a computer or it may be a mobile. So what who will be taken care? So the router will be assigning it. Router, what it will do? Router will assign the IP address. It's nothing but identification address to the set of devices to identify how many devices it has to connected to the that router. See, for example, um, you are going to the movie. How the movie operator or like any like a cinema theater person, how he will get to know that how many tickets he has issued. So each ticket has the ticket number. With the movie ticket number, it has the seat number. What we can say, the ticket number has the uh, proof stating that these many tickets I have assigned to the, means I have already sold out. So each ticket, because we cannot share the same movie ticket number with a different one, because it has aligned with the seat number. So similarly, router, how it will recognize that how many devices you have been connected to the. So router may be connected to the your two computers or one printer, or it may be a smart TV, or it may be a laptop, or it may be one mobile device. So it, how it will recognize how many devices it has connected. So it will assign the IP address. So who will taken care of that? Similarly, similar type of task will be taken care in the network environment. Network environment, for example, you are using an ATM machine. ATM machine also has the IP address. You may be using hundreds of computers in the company environment. It may be IBM, Wipro, or Microsoft, or anything, or you can say like a Tesla. So any company, if they have managing the network, managing the computer systems, each computer is assigned with one IP address. But who will automatically assign that IP address? That's taken care by DHCP server. You are typing Amazon.com. That Amazon.com is converted to the IP address. Why the IP address required? Amazon.com is what? It's a one of the resource. It's a one of the application. But each application is assigned with the IP address to identify the which IP address we have assigned to the which particular file or the website. So that will be taken care by what? The DNS server. There will be so many roles are there under server operating system. This particular functionality will not be available under the desktop operating system. That's the reason we are calling as desktop operating system is meant for personal computer. It may be a desktop PC or laptop or tablet, or we can say touchscreen computer or tablet. Tablet has also the feature of touchscreen functionality, and some, if they are not comfortable, they will go with the Bluetooth or Bluetooth keyboard, physical keyboard. That's secondary. So are you getting my point? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the confirmation. So as of now, what are the things we have discussed here? We have discussed of type of example. What do you mean by additions? What do you mean by operating system? Why we need the operating system? And what are the types of operating system? And right now we are going with server operating system. Again, server operating system has their own different brands. Some are from Microsoft. Some are from Microsoft brand name is, product name is Windows. Some are the Linux operating system. Some are company called as Novell. Novell is also one of the company. Some of the company products name as Unix. So many are existed in the market. But why we are going with the Microsoft? Because for the user friendly, for the beginner purpose, Microsoft Windows has the easy to understand features. Once you are familiar with the Microsoft Windows, then you can upgrade yourself on Linux or Unix, depends on the market demand. So now we are going to be learning the different features or the editions of the Windows operating system. Again, Windows operating system has subclassified as desktop OS and server OS. Each server OS as or each the desktop OS have different editions on different purpose. Question is why we need editions. One, I told edition is meant for features. Each edition comes with features along with licenses, subscriptions. Suppose I want to only use my computer for education purpose, then we'll go with the education edition. Education edition. I hope here somewhere we have discussed this one. Here, one of the editions. Editions like home, pro, education, or it may be like a mobile. These are the editions we have discussed. Home edition. Suppose I want to use it only for a limited functionality. I don't want to like multiple like graphics or gaming purpose or for any advanced tasks. So I will go with the basic edition called as home edition. When I'll go with the when I wanted to use this computer for company purpose or when I'm working in the company, or currently I'm working in a company, so I'm using this Pro edition. Enterprise edition with the additional features. So whenever the edition keep on increased, ultimately the license cost also increased. Education purpose I can use the computer only for mobile application as like Android. That's called as mobile edition. If you can see here, where was this one? Okay, here you can see now Windows 10 editions license. Again, the retail OEM volume is there, that is separate, different. Retail nothing but your each computer has one license, individual license. When we'll say that's called as a retail license. OEM nothing but original equipment manufacturer, means whenever you are buying any laptop or desktop that comes with the operating system. Such operating system, it may be home edition. Means, see, whenever you are going to purchase any of the laptop in the online shopping or in the shoppers like Amazon.com or like buy laptop online, just giving an example. Okay, so these are the laptops you are going to purchase, but whenever you are purchasing it, they are giving you along with the operating system. Why they are giving along with the operating system? So that you should not bear any extra cost for the license. So whenever you are purchased any laptop, that will comes with the default basic edition named as home edition, home basic, home pro, home editions, that will comes. So home edition it comes, so that you will not be they will not charge any extra cost for the home edition. Suppose if you'll ask, I want like an enterprise edition or the pro edition in that laptop, then they will say that you have to pay extra. So let's understand Windows home versus pro edition license cost. See here, home edition comes with $139, pro edition comes with $200 or $199. You can see here, most laptops and desktop computers will come either Windows 10 home or pro pre-installed. Why? Because depends on the what type of features you are using it. For home purpose, you are using home edition. For the company purpose, this computer belong to my computer, my company. So this comes with the pro edition. Enterprise edition also used by the company, but depends on what type of features they were using. So enterprise, where they will use Windows enterprise, that's also using in the company, but it's as here said volume license nothing but I have purchased 100 computers for my company, so I will not keep on installing or remembering every what we call license on every product. So what I will do is how the license usually looks like. How the license, you can see this barcode, it comes with the 20 to 24 characters. This barcode reader, can you see this, guys? So Windows 10 license
Yes,
comes with
sir.
20 characters. How it displays. So that will have the 24 to 32 characters. So we will not, if one letter got missed, so we were not able to identify the exact number, or we can exact addition, it will say that it's an incorrect number. So instead of keep track of all 100 license, what I will do is I will go with only one license which is applied on 100 computers. So that's called as volume license. All are licensed. Retail is also licensed. OEM is also licensed. Volume is also licensed. Again here, where we were, I'll come down. Okay, here license types: retail, OEM, and volume license. Retail is all are same. Only the difference is retail, OEM. What do you mean by retail? Retail is individual license used for one device at a time. You cannot use the same license for different. When you will use different same license for the different device, you will get the error stating that counterfeit error. Counterfeit error means same license used by the different computer. It will create a conflict. That's what the counterfeit. Counterfeit error nothing but conflict. This license is already used by someone. You cannot use the same license. That's what the meaning. One more comes with OEM. OEM is original equipment manufacturer. What does it mean? Means the laptops or desktops comes with default OS, with OS, or you can say with OS. OS means operating system. So whenever you're purchasing from online or offline, you are going to the online, or it may be like you are going to the store. Offline means store. You are visiting Dell store, HP store, where you are buying it. Those are called as comes with default license. Then what is the purpose? Purpose is helps to save the cost of license while purchasing the computer. So you should not require to bear the extra license. As you are here, you can understand. You can see here. Okay, Windows. Okay. Retail versus OEM license cost. See, you can say a retail license cost more than the OEM license. Let's understand in the numbers. See here. Windows 10 Home, whatever edition say, those $103 it comes. Retail license cost more than that. I'll go with this. Windows 10 OS retail license cost. If you go with this, so in the Indian rupees, it cost of 5,400 rupees. So compared to that one, different one. You can see here. 7,999 for home version, 14,999 for pro version. Means almost is like double cost. Now, similarly, there is a volume license. Volume license meaning bulk license. What does it mean? Means instead of when you have taken more than 10 computers instead of maintaining maintaining 10 different licenses for each computer, you can go with the volume license, which helps to maintain one license applicable for 10 computers. So it would be easier to maintain it. Getting my point? Yes, no,
Yes,
hello,
sir.
hello. Yes, thank you. What I will do is I'll be copying it in the MS Word so that it would be easier for you. Later, I'll make it as a part of PPT. Windows operating system introduction. Because in the notepad, we cannot make like bold, those characters are not applied. Okay, now, are you understood the types of licenses?
Yes, sir.
So the leftover part is Windows 10 operating system, sorry, Windows Server operating system also comes with some additions like standard edition and one is data center edition. And why we are given this edition? Same basic edition, data center edition. Ultimately, Windows Server is the server operating system which is capable to perform multiple tasks and multiple roles as like file server, print server, email server. Ultimately, where they are using Windows Server, where they are implementing Windows Server, they can implement either on on-premise location or or over cloud location. We can say on-premise environment or in cloud environment. Cloud environment, it may be like Azure, Microsoft Azure, AWS, or it may be like GCP, Google Cloud, Google Cloud. GCP is a Google Cloud platform. On-premise network is nothing but which has the physical servers. Have physical servers placed in the data center. Data center nothing but sites is a physical location where they are placed. So you need to, so in the next sessions or in the next topic, you will be learning the data centers. Here I'll come. See, this is what the discussion. Understanding of server hardware, server operating system. This is the introduction. We will be keep on learning it in the next sessions. So I will be explaining you what do you mean by data center, what is the data center included. Means I will be going to explain on what do you mean by on-premise environment, what is cloud environment. So what I am trying to say here is now your journey, learning journey started with Windows Server. Of course, for the Windows Server, ultimately your basic hardware networking is important. That's fine. But Windows Server use it is the foundation for other courses. For other courses. Ultimately, where you will implement Windows Server? Ultimately on the server, physical server or the cloud server. But once you learn this Windows Server, you have to be upgrade yourself. either during along with working or afterward. That's left to you. Upgrade yourself on any one of the technology, any one of the environment. Environment means on-prem, on-prem environment or cloud environment. Why I need to understand, why I need to upgrade myself, because ultimately where you are implementing server you are learning this operating system, but that has to be installed, that has to be configured, that has to be configured on any one of the environment. Then only you can make use of the features like file server, print server, those you can make use of it.